Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Avadon 2. Well, last time was a bit suboptimal. Let's see how we do this time around. As you probably noticed, I went ahead and healed in the meantime. I actually didn't go to Avadon, although I could have to organize equipment, but I just went back to Sertica and rested at the inn with our gruff... What was the name of that island nation? Anyway, that ex-pirate barkeeper. Oh. Okay, those guys are just patrolling. They're not aggroed yet. How fortunate, how unfortunate, on the other hand, that all those wolves chose Atantuo to flock around instead of doing the reasonable thing and attacking my tank, right? That's what you'd expect mindless beasts to do. Oh well. Okay, I'm full on vitality, so I feel that I don't need to hold back with the use of abilities. Wolves, please. You've just been taunted. Oh, this is bad. The problem is Atanto is not gonna be able to run away from them effectively. I mean, he will be able to take one step away, so they're not in immediate melee range. Heal himself with his ability, and maybe then the taunt will take effect and actually make them reconsider and attack Khalida instead, because she's not going away, not getting away from that wolf either. It was just a mistake to run headlong into those wolves with him. It's just unfortunate because he's faster. I guess I should have just attacked at range or put down a turret. That would have been the more reasonable thing. Now the question is, do I try to kill Khalida's wolf as fast as I can? Because it's not gonna die. Although, it did get close. Oh wow, I almost misclicked in a terrible way. Okay. Heal self. Khalida takes one step toward the wolves. Oh, maybe? I don't know. Maybe Warcry will actually... No. Nope. Nope. And nope. And that one actually decided to attack Yannick. Which is not a terrible thing, because now she's free to run up and attack this wolf. Kill it, in fact. Oh. Congrats, Yannick. Atanto is dead, most likely, although for whatever reason one wolf decided not to attack. Also, this wolf is slower than the others. Doubt I'll be able to finish it off, but hope dies last. Right after Atantuo. And I thought he was dead. I don't know how he's still alive. Whew. Okay. Attack that wolfie. You do too. And really, well, I was about to say, knowing knowing how enemy AI works, they will not make a move while they're already in melee range of another character. But I guess if it literally only takes one step and they are not moving out of, well, yeah, I guess that's it. The wolf did not have to move out of her melee range. I don't think the AI does that under normal circumstances. So if even if Atanto had been standing like here, the wolf would not have taken a step away from Khalida, I think, to attack him. But since he was moving inside her melee range without leaving it, that was still a valid move for the AI. Also, those other unrelated NPCs are still moving, taking their turns for no reason. Okay. Yeah. End the fight, please. Okay, that could have gone better, but ultimately wasn't so bad. Let's see here. Potion of Battle. I make way too little use of those. I'm aware. Okay, let's intercept this patrol here. Atantua did not... Oh, well, they're quick. Or that one guy was quick. Razor Flanger or Freezing Turret? I think Freezing Turret is more of a... Seems like more of an AoE option. I'm going to challenge him just in case. Oh, okay, well, that one's a ranger, so of course they'd run away anyway. What was I gonna say? I forgot. I thought I was about to say something, but I don't know, lost that train of thought. Let's give him more intelligence. And let's see here. I think I was starting to work up this skill tree, right? Yeah. So in order to put more points into any of these, well, I guess I could do this. Slowly but surely getting towards my firestorm. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure that's also like the ice storm. That's one that I can freely target. That is just so valuable. Sure, let's just start picking up one of these guys. I would have liked to finish off this dude first, but then attacking him with Yannick would probably have caused him to counterattack Yannick as well, which I'd want to avoid if possible. Ouch. But then again, I'd rather have her attack Yannick instead of finishing off Atantua. Okay, you attack this brigand. Oh, the brigand is significantly stronger than the others. So why don't you help finishing off that guy first? Well, she can't reach the brigand anyway, so there we go. That guy's terrified. Yannick does not want to stand right next to her or him, and he can't reach her. Not like that. Well, I guess attack the brigand then. Brigand stupidly focuses on the turret, which I'm totally fine with. Yeah, you know what? Shoot her down just so she's out of the picture. Ouch. Ouch, don't do that, please. Okay, you try to actually, wait, first switch to melee weapon, just so I don't forget later. You try to stun him. And he's stunned. Perfect. Well, was able to act anyway. I guess stun has a chance, or maybe it always ends upon taking melee damage. Maybe, or any damage. Okay, that was that. Much better than the first time around. Turret helped, not only by dealing some extra damage, but also by posing or serving as a distraction for the enemies. I guess we're going with more strength for more damage. And right. Reposting enemy. Oh yeah, sure. Let's max out that one, I suppose. Wait, didn't Yannick just level up? Am I stupid? Seriously, did I not just... Oh, wait, I'm an idiot. Maybe I must have exited out of that. Yeah. Like this. Wow, that was stupid. Why did I do that? I must have been really distracted for that to happen. Oh well. She is Still under the effects of some buffs, that's okay, they're gonna run out pretty soon. I mean, that's not a good thing, but it's gonna happen either way, so... Could have tried, like, pushing forward. Whatever. As you approach the bandit lair, that we somehow know is here. I mean, I guess we've seen the bandits, but... whatever. Khalida draws her blade and holds it ready. You are surprised to see how angry she is. The law matters, she mutters. How can we expect the Farlands to respect us when we act like thugs and bullies? Whatever you think of the Stone Code, it determines how we treat Pact members and Farlanders alike. That's a very reasonable sentiment. I agree. Okay, well, these guys are tough, as we've learned, but can't be helped. You know what? I'm gonna make a save a bit further away. Okay, this is actually a super fortunate... it seems like a pretty fortunate situation to start the battle in. With the mage come all the way down here to greet us. And I'm not so worried about these guys, although they are annoying, but this Shadow Walker. I always forget what they're called. Shadow Walker, Shadow Blades. In this case, they're just brigands. But, you know, these ninja types. They tend to be pretty irritating. Okay, Khalida's taking a lot of damage already. Why don't you try dazing them all, just to buy us a little bit of time? Okay, that worked pretty well. And as always, the age-old question: is it still worth putting down some sort of tower? I keep saying tower as well. I guess it's always worth. As I said earlier, I don't really need to be stingy with my vitality at this point. Okay, she starts regenerating. Khalida, that is. So long as the enemies focus on her and it's not too many of them, she should be good. Oh, nice. Okay. That was fortunate. Let's take care of this one pretty soon, pretty quickly. Again, the brigand is distracted by the turret. Please finish her off. Oh, come on. You could have aimed towards the middle there. I mean, I could have, but the AI can probably only like center on one enemy and is unable to aim their cone attacks so that they hit multiple enemies by aiming right through the middle. That's a bit unfortunate, also a little bit silly, but you know, it's what it is. Okay, so the other brigand seemed a lot weaker. This one, however, seems to be the exact same type we've seen before. Although maybe I'm just imagining things. It does have Blade Shield up, which is annoying. Although, it didn't seem to trigger there. I thought it triggered every time. Apparently not. Okay. It's using its shenanigans again. I'm not gonna reach him, am I? So I guess I might as well just run up and do something like this. Yannick should reach him and kill him. There we go. Oh, or her, I suppose, judging by the death scream. There we go. Easy peasy. Orange squeezy, as they say. Somewhere, I'm sure. And that is that. Not too bad, not too bad. They are tough, but not impossibly so. Alright, so... okay, yeah, I guess... That's all that is to this area. All there is to this area. We could go in there right away. I kind of want to take a look at this corner of the map, though. I don't know. It's probably nothing, but it does look a little bit suspicious. Oh, well, it's not nothing. Not sure if it's something. Okay, there's water. Oh, and there is some sort of stone circle up there, apparently. And there is something, yeah, there's definitely a sort of stone circle here. There's a stone circle in this isolated clearing. The stones are worn, there are no tracks, and yet for some reason when you enter, you feel slightly dizzy, strange. You look for something that might have caused it. No luck. Yannick looks at the stones, hoping to find some bit of arcane knowledge. Worn smooth. Useless. This place has been forgotten. Huh. But some sort of presence is still lingering. I don't suppose there is just some hidden switch on the wall triggering something. Doesn't look like it. Maybe this will relate to some quest later on. Oh. Well, I guess this is the way towards the temple. Some hellhounds. Haven't seen those in a while. Oh, I guess it has seen us. Yeah, of course it breathes. That's what hellhounds do. And it's not immune to fire, but it does resist it. It seems to take about half the expected damage. Which makes sense. Wow, there are a lot of them. What did I get myself into here? Well, you do have your icy lance. Now that deals slightly more damage. Maybe they're just magic resistant in general. The way they're beginning to clump together here. Yeah. If this one comes... Perfect. Perfecto. This should be better. Yeah, I guess. Basically the same damage you would have done with fireballs, but to all of them at once. So 4 times the damage. That one's closer. There you go. Push him up. Good. Oh, this is outright relaxing compared to those brigands that I'm going to go back to. Don't worry. I definitely want to take care of those before I enter the temple. Although the temple is probably way easier, judging by past experience, since the temple does relate to the main quest. I mean, it's a... I'm a little bit torn on this, because... Well, as you might have noticed, I'm a player who likes to finish off all the possible side content before tackling the main quest. Or, I mean, I try to strike some sort of balance between the two, not, neglect the main quest completely. Although in games like the Elder Scrolls games, for example, that allow you to do that, that allow you to completely ignore the main quest and just do whatever for like 100 hours before even doing the first step of the main quest. Those games are problematic for me, as you might imagine. Because I tend to do exactly that, and I have to force myself to do some steps of the main quest in between. Skyrim in particular. I mean, the first time I played Skyrim, going completely off track here, but that's okay, I hope. The first time I played Skyrim, I didn't learn like the shouts until, I don't know, 50 hours into the game, just because I never went to that mountain. It's completely unreasonable, and I know it. I just can't help myself. Okay, well, anyway. So this game forces you to advance the story because it only gives you access to more areas of the game once you, well, advance the main storyline, do more missions for Avadon. However, okay, so I had to pause there for a couple minutes, so kind of well, I didn't lose my train of thought, but I don't know what exactly I was saying before. Anyway, I know I was talking about, I guess, linearity in games, or the way to handle side quests. I'm also trying to not lose this battle while doing that. I don't know why I mean, I guess I know why I challenged, but it didn't really help. At least with this one bat in particular. Okay, so this game, yeah, it gates the progress by allowing you access to new areas only after completing steps of the main quest. But then, so it's not a world that is open from the get-go. And you only have access to a couple of side quests at a time, which is fine. It basically alleviates that problem that I have with, you know, by not having to force myself to do the main quest, because the game does it for me, and it's perfectly alright, don't get me wrong. It forces me, but that's a good thing. However, the way that it's balanced seems to be, or, well, it's obviously that... wait, why am I still in fight? Oh, because I see that brigand? Have they seen me? Apparently? Oh, what? What? Why didn't I exit combat? Okay, well, whatever. Side quests have been consistently more difficult than the main quests, and sometimes by a lot. When I don't remember any particular step of the main quest that has been actually challenging since maybe the very beginning of the game, although then, if I remember correctly, even the very beginning of the game was pretty easy, as makes sense for the beginning of the game, I suppose. Oh, what? Bat Tender Garm. Oh, I wasn't even aware that this was named NPC. Okay, fair enough. So the thing is, that creates an interesting, not necessarily bad, just interesting balance. So either you wait and don't do the side quests until you're basically in the next main area. You know, I could wait until the next portal to whatever region opens up, and then do the main quest there, or do the side quest of the previous. Well, wrong character. Talking and playing at the same time does not work super well for me. Whatever. So, and then basically do the side quests of one area earlier, and I would probably have a much easier time. Or I tackle them right as they become available, as I'm doing, but at the price of them being somewhat challenging, which again is not a bad thing, not necessarily. Oh, okay. Now the bat noticed me. I guess it did, or they did. So I suppose the game gives you the option to do something more challenging, while not making the main story and thereby progress through the actual game towards the end of the game like prohibitively difficult. Is that even? I don't know if that even makes sense. So yeah, it gives you options. So you can wait. You don't have to do the side missions right away, even though I feel compelled to do so. There's nothing, like, they don't become unavailable after a time. Yeah. So you're free to do them whenever you want to. And if you're doing them as soon as they become available, they're just an extra challenge. So yeah, I guess ultimately it's a good thing. It's just not something I've seen in many games, if any. And well, I don't know. It's hard to gauge the relative difficulty of all of those side missions against one another. Oh, okay. Shroud of the Phoenix. Unlike the name might suggest, does not resurrect, but only acts as a ability recharge for everyone. It's fair enough. Something I'm probably never going to use. Okay. So what was I saying? Wow, my memory is terrible. Also, the the constant distractions going on around me here in IRL are not helping. I think I said most of what I set out to say. Hopefully my point came across. So, oh right, the relative difficulty of those side missions. So, I'm assuming that they're more or less the same for each region. Although they have felt slightly... I don't know, some quests have felt more difficult than others. And even though all side missions are always a lot harder than the main quest, which has not been challenging so far. I just wish there was some way to tell how difficult a quest might be, because, you know, just looking at the quest log, it's just a long list of words and nothing even indicating the main quest, although it's always, because main quest is always at the top, right? So, and it's, if you read them, it's actually easy enough to determine what is what. But among the side missions, there's really nothing. I don't know, that allows you to gauge their difficulty or how involved they're going to become at some point. Again, not necessarily bad. It's, I mean, once you know how it works, if you go ahead and tackle a side mission, or any sort of quest, right as you get it. Oh, hello. That seems like a special encounter if I ever saw one. You just expect it to be difficult, and that's okay. If you don't want that, you just wait and don't do it until a bit later. So, shoot that guy. Although as a mage, he or she is probably not gonna come closer anyway. Not all the way to us. And these guys suddenly popped into view. Whoa. Slight slowdown. That's okay. Let's daze. I don't know. Something I don't know is, well, first of all, none of these. Wait. Oh, okay. So that doesn't show you special effects or status effects, actually. We go here, put down the freezing turret. Okay. Attack that one. Wow, there are a lot of them. Okay, this should hit all of these. Nice. It's very much a one-time deal. Although I still have my cone attacks, but... Oh, nice. One down. A dozen more to go. Almost. Well, not really almost a dozen, but, you know, kind of feels like it. Wow. And they're all rangers. That's so annoying. Finish her off, please. Thank you. Okay, wow. Major slowdown again. And unfortunately that means that they moved out of my turret's range. First and foremost. Okay, this is going to be really annoying. But oh well. I guess the best I can do is to have both my melee characters focus on one, or actually all my characters focus on one enemy. She's stunned, that's good. Okay, it does seem to continue this way, so maybe we want to go here first, also, although these meet up down here. It's a bit hard to tell. I guess this loops around as well, giving them all kinds of opportunities to keep running away from me. Can I reach that one? I can, and I cleaved. Cleft? Alright. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. In melee I would have killed him. Oh well. Can't be helped now. Oh, Yannick, don't die. If you can help it at all. Nice, good hit. Of course now... Yep. That was not very well thought out on my part. Okay, you should actually heal yourself. And the enemies don't seem to be coming around the corner. Like ever. Can I just end the fight? No. Apparently not. Well. Yep, there they are, right there. Hello. Yep. Maybe I shouldn't not have just stood there. But at least tried something like this. Okay, you move up. It's really just a matter of mopping up here. Just the way these archers always try to run away from you is so annoying to me. Come on now. There we go, finally. Jeez. Okay, let's quickly assess the spoils of war here. Group heals scroll could come in handy if I ever remember to use it. Gold ring. Okay. Oh, hello there. Titan Jezalef. Have I come across that name before? It seems vaguely familiar, although that might just be my imagination. Oh, hello there. We used one of those, so I'll gladly take the replacement. Ah, and this must be the other entrance. I had been wondering briefly after entering, but quickly forgot about the subject entirely, so I could have entered through here. I guess I would have met... Well, I guess I had the bats and the Batmaster here, and all kinds of brigands here. Oh, there's another potion that I didn't see. Curing Brew, sure. And this Titan that is easily bypassable. And then we have the main chamber with that Shadow Walker waiting there. We're obviously not going to ignore the Titan, that's for sure. However, we are going to take care of him, her, it, next time. As always, I thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Till then, have a wonderful time and bye bye.